Alright, we've come in here in the 23rd of March. We're after it's early roar, so we might see if we can get something roaring, but we're really just glassing for chamois and red deer. We're down on the South Island. We made the expedition, me and Dad flew down at 3 o'clock this morning and picked the boys up. Had to wait for them to do a test, which I wasn't that impressed about, so we bummed around for a couple of hours and then the boys finished and we took off. And so we got there at got to the car park at 1:30. It's 2:30 now. Been going for like an hour and got another 2 to get to where we're camping for the night, and then we're into it. So we keep on moving, I think.
Was it in the sun? The next deer stands, the next flick deer stand. Have a look along there. We've been sitting here for, we've set up our base camp down there and walked up the hill for an hour. And we sat there for about an hour again up here. And we've spotted 2 chamois way up. We were heading tomorrow. So we'll just leave them for tonight because they're miles too far away, but we're going to keep looking. Hopefully we might be able to spot something a bit closer for tonight. It's covering maybe about an hour until dark now, so it's a good time to start spotting things. Just keep searching. That's really clear. Okay, so it's my turn. Just seen a mob of 4 deer down here, so looks like there might be all hinds though. There's 2 hinds and 2 yearlings, I think. Yeah. It's pretty cool when you see mobs like that, eh?
Yeah. They stick out.
See if you can get the camera onto them.
Okay.
I'm not Clarke when I shot one. It's going off
They look cool in the camera.
Pardon?
Wait till a stag just walks up onto them, I reckon.
It's freaked me out, but
I thought it was joking. I thought you were joking.
Yeah, I thought you were joking.
Deer run off.
No, they've got their heads up. These are boring.
Sam.
We've spotted 2 chamois, 4 deer, and I've just spotted a pig down in the river. When we were walking up, there was some fresh sign, and I said to Harry, do you reckon they'll come out again tonight after we've walked right through there? And sure enough, he's just nosing around down there. It's hard to tell how big it is because it's probably probably a K away. But we could probably sneak down and have a shot maybe tonight. But it's going to be quite hard to see, get a shot from down there, so we might just sit and chill out.
It's like running around.
Do you reckon it smelled us or something?
Right by the bluff. Just by that rock. You can't see it now, but you'll see it soon. By the rock, that's by the river. The bluff by the river. Yeah, it's in the river.
Oh yeah. Videoing?
Yeah, moving a bit. It's not very zoomed in on the camera.
Still in the river.
Yeah.
Interesting. Good boy.
It's in the creek. Splashing around. I don't know what it's doing. Can't really see it anymore. Oh, it's going back up the hill. It might have smelt us.
Looks like a pretty good pig.
It's a big boar, I reckon.
Huh?
It's a big boar.
150, I reckon.
Well, it's pretty much dark now. We're just making our way back down to camp. Good to see quite a few animals. The trifecta, chamois, deer and pigs. So we'll head down to camp and head up after the chamois, we think. And we know there's been deer living around there as well. So if we get up there nice and early, you never know what we might bump into. Let's get back and have some dinner.
This is what you need to do to get radio reception in here. Let go, Harry. One person. Sort of works. Two people. We're good. Extended human aerial.
Trying to find out about the black caps, aren't we?
Yeah.
If they've won the
They've won the semi-final,
semi-final against South Africa.
Probably about to be disappointed, but
Yeah.
hopefully not.
If we're not, we'll be yahooing.
We won't be.
We won't be. We'll
Because
just
we're
we'll be
scared.
quietly chuffed.
Quietly chuffed.
Quietly.
It's true though.
I'll be more
quietly chuffed.
I'll be more than quietly chuffed.
That's a good one.
Quietly chuffed.
You've not heard that one before.
Quietly. Doesn't describe the way I'm
No.
going to be feeling.
Quietly
You wouldn't just be
chuffed.
like, oh yeah, we won.
Quietly chuffed.
Quietly
Like
chuffed
when
at
you
the
get
All
told
Blacks.
something and you're like,
Smirking. Smirking.
We'll be beside ourselves.
Dad does the quietly chuffed one sometimes.
yeah, when you tell him he's done something, a real good job. So
Yeah. Or if he's like
Does
lost
it, that's,
weight.
when, that's when he does the lip thing.
yeah. Like if he's lost weight or something, eh?
Yeah, you're looking quite. When you said he was looking quite tan and muscly, he was quietly chuffed then.
It's about 5:30 in the morning of our first day of hunting, but day 2 of being in here. And we got up nice and early. The boys have kicked our asses into gear. No one wanted us sleeping in stuff. And we're heading right up after those chamois we saw yesterday. But we just had our brekkie, and now we're drinking as much water as we can physically take on before we start the walk up, because the less water we carry, the better, and there's no water up there. So, down the hatches. Preloading.
Preloading with water.
Just preloading, but not like how the teenagers, not how Noah and Harry used to doing it at university. Different sort. A lot more acceptable. We've been sitting up here this morning for about 2 hours now probably, and spotted a few animals, a couple
to the left, just aim to the left. Yeah, good shot. That was a shoulder hit, I reckon.
That was good.
How far was the shot then?
Just over 300.
Quite a bit of wind.
Yeah.
It's a buck, eh? It looked quite good in here. It was hard to tell, but I reckon, like, not massive, but I think it was decent. Definitely good for you for your first one.
Yeah, it looked right in the scope. They're quite thin. It looked quite thin at the top, so it's quite a way down.
Definitely be your biggest one because you've never got one before.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we won't come all the way. That was a close one.
Deep airs.
Yeah, especially when you're in a rush to go and have a look at what you got. This is a look. First chamois.
First chamois.
Not a bad wee one.
Pretty good.
Quite a little way. Head.
Yeah, compared to that other one.
It's a small animal.
Oh, great. Compared to what's silky.
Yeah. We just finished the trip now. We were supposed to be heading out tomorrow morning, but we think we might be cutting it a bit fine for the plane ride out. So we've just bundled everything up, chucked it in our packs, and it's 6:15 now, getting dark at about 8:15. So we've got 2 hours to do a 2.5 hour walk, so we might be doing the last bit in the dark, but get out of here, get to the ute, get dry, and beat the weather. But yeah, it was alright trip. Got what we wanted really. Would have been good if we got a massive stag, but we got some. Can't complain.
Just come across some fresh sign here. It's deer sign, so the best way to find out if it's fresh is to pick it up. And it's either, if it's fresh it's sweet, and if it's old it's bitter. It's quite hard. Yeah, that's pretty old. Go on, try some. That's old.